Hey dolls, welcome to my channel. Today's video is a dip powder review. Stay tuned to see the nail magic that we can create. So dolls, I have already put some tips on. These were some full cover tips just to cut out some time so we could get right into this review. And by the title, I'm sure that you can tell that we were on the struggle bus, so please buckle up. This is a dip powder kit that I got from Amazon. It was under $10. It's by the brand OPENLIVE. And I'm just going through it, showing you what all you get. So obviously it comes with the instructions. Got a nice little fluffy brush here that sucks. Now, it's a nice little brush. It's really soft, but it really wasn't getting off the powder. You've got an extra bottle brush, you got a cuticle pusher, and then usually I've seen people use that end of it, the sharper end, to kind of get around the cuticles, get any of the powder off. And then here I'm going to go through the colors. Okay, so things I like. I really like these powders. They are super fine milled. Here I'm just showing you that they come sealed. They don't have names of colors on them. They're just numbered, which usually wouldn't bother me, except for like I couldn't tell which one was white, which one was clear, because both powders look white. Well, that was a little bit annoying. This is either white or clear. I have no idea. I think that was white. I don't know. But I'm just going through the colors. You do get 10 colors. Again, I have nothing bad to say about the powders. I found these little files at the bottom of the box when I took this out. So you get some files. I used 3 colors in this video. I only did like kind of like a little marble design on one nail. Really pretty colors. And you get a wide variety. You get some nudes, you get some bright colors, you get some red, black, blue, green, and some variations of those. The powder's very nice. You get your 3-step system. So you get the base, which is number 1. You get the activator, which is number 2. And then you get the top, which is number 3. Pretty straightforward. Now, I had got a dip powder kit previously by a different brand, and I really liked the powders. I did not like their liquids at all. So then I bought the Azure Beauty liquids, and I love their liquid system. It is a 4-step, but I was able to use those powders with that liquid system, and it came out wonderfully. So I'm going to use these powders again probably in the future with the Azure Beauty dip liquid set and see if it works any better, because this was atrocious. So what you do is you take a thin coat of number 1, that base. You apply it to the full nail. You want to, anywhere that you apply it, the powder is going to stick. So you want to try and paint it on as nice as you can, which I thought I did. Didn't freaking matter, but whatever. And then you can either dip the nail or pour it on. I like to pour it on a little bit more sanitary that way. And sometimes when you dip the nail, you're supposed to go at like a 45-degree angle. But if you push too hard, you can like push the base up and then you'll get bumps and rippling and stuff. So I just prefer to pour it on. And I'm using this little container thingamajig that I got from Shein like 100 years ago. And it catches the powder, so then you can pull the little tray out and put all that powder back in so you're not wasting a bunch. So here I'm kind of showing you like how to clean up your cuticle. Yeah, it really wasn't working. I tried. I don't want to just rip all over this kit. I can't stand it. I'm just going to be honest. I cannot stand it. It was not worth the $8 or whatever I paid for it. Like, no. Just, no. But anyway, so I did all the nails, 1 coat, and then I gave them a few seconds, to dry. This isn't gel, so there's no, you can't cure this. This air dries. And then here, I'm going to show you how I did this little marble design. So you pour your base color in this tray. And then I took the little scoop end, the cuticle pusher end, and I was adding some purple. And what I was hoping was white, I was like, I don't know, I guess we'll figure out, because it doesn't say anything. So either it's going to be like a nude purple and clear or nude purple and white. either way, I didn't think it looked too bad. So, and then I just kind of swirl that around, just however you want to. I mean, you can add more, you can add less. I would say if you're doing this, add more of that base because it wasn't very thick. So I did have to pour some on top. But so what I did is I had brushed off that initial powder, and then I put another coat of number 1, the base on, and then I dipped it into that marble. So here I'm brushing off all the powder. That fluffy brush, it got it off my skin, but it really didn't get it all off the nails. So then I went to my brush that I have. It's more dense, and that worked. I put another layer of the base on, another thin layer. You want to make sure the layers are thin or these will bulk up quick, fast, and in a hurry. And poured some more of the powder on top. So here I'm showing you, like, yeah, that was when my dog bumped me with their head right there because they wanted some pets. So they went under my arm, just shoved my arm. I'm like, that's okay. I was already on the struggle bus, so but some Poochie love to help me out. I don't even know what I was saying. I could tell right away it just wasn't going well. And let me tell you, the smell was so damn strong with this. It's just straight nail glue is what you're brushing on. And I haven't used air dry nail glue in forever, so I think I kind of forgot like how strong it was. But I ended up having to stop and use my damn inhaler because it was just overpowering. I had a fan going. No, didn't matter. So once you have the powder on and you've, let it air dry for a few seconds and then you brush it off, you go in with number 2, which is your activator, and you apply this generously, which you can see that I'm doing. I'm just freaking globbing this on there. And this is supposed to dry your base. Yeah, supposed to. So I put this first layer on. I waited about 10 minutes. And I, honest to God, I think I did 4 layers. Because it just wouldn't dry. And I was waiting a good 10 minutes in between each layer. This one didn't smell too horrible. But I will say you do not get much liquid whatsoever. So I would say if you're doing dip powder on shorter nails, you could get 1 full set, so all 10 fingers, and I don't know if you could get a second one. Here's where I'm showing you. That was after the 3rd time. 10 minutes waiting in between. That was the 3rd application of the applicator, number 2, and it was still wet underneath. You could still like press on it. I was like, screw it, I'm gonna try and file. If I get a little bit off, then I'll put some more activator on, and maybe that will help me out because maybe these were a little bit too thick. Now I only did 2 layers, didn't even do a clear layer. They're thin, very thin. Most of this is just the nail tip that I have on. I am going in with this softer side, so just a 100 grit buffer, and you can see it's going through it. Like these would not dry. So I did a 4th layer of that, waited 10 minutes, and then I just went in with my buffing block. I didn't dare touch these with an e-file because there was no way they were going to hang up to that. So forget sealing the cuticles. By this point, the struggle bus was real, but I didn't want to drive it anymore. I wanted off. And I was like, you know what? This is the best that it's going to happen with this system. Again, I really like the powders. It's the liquids. I feel like save your $10 and get a way better system than this. But, that's why I do this, so you can see and then you can get something better. Here's where you can see the nice divot that I've got in there. Now, I suppose if you were doing these for real and you got that, you could go back and try to fill it in, but then you're going to have to file all the other off. No, and no. Going in with the top, which is number 3. Again, I do not have anything nice to say about it. Right now, it looks great. Super shiny. It kind of blurred it. Like, yeah. No. As soon as it dries, no. It might as well have been the same thing as layer 1, just a little less smelly, a little less potent. Once it air dries, you can see every file mark, everything in it. And again, this is air dry. Nothing on this system is curing, so you don't need a lamp, but you do need patience. Now, I would have patience if things were going well, but since they weren't, I was so done with this. This is what it looks like when it's dried. You can see like every little mark, every little divot. I give this like a 2 out of 10, and the only thing I'm giving a 2 is the powders. But this is my final look. Let me know what you guys think. Leave me a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, dolls.